Go.
I really enjoy classical studies because it's good with Greek culture and it helps you with all the other subjects. It helps you with history, English and literature, and I really love the teachers.
Classical studies on the surface is just studying Greek and Roman ancient civilization, but underneath the surface it's like a small class of people who actually want to be there, and it's really fun and the teachers are great. Mr. Choner and Mr. McCauley, really funny. You get to learn lots of fun stuff, especially in first year. The gods, really interesting and very easy as well. And I just really like classical studies, and everyone's excited to be there, and you get excited when you have classical studies next class.
What I love about classical studies is, even though if you just take it at face value, you might think, oh, it's just ancient Greece and ancient Rome. But even just under that umbrella, there's so many smaller topics, so even if you don't find one all that interesting, you're going to find the other 99% of them way better. So no matter how bored you get at one week, the next week it's probably going to be completely different.
I enjoy classical studies because it's generally just like a really enjoyable class, like especially the history aspect of it. Like you have the dates and all these events, but sometimes you also go into the human side of it, what these people were thinking at the time, and you learn a great deal about like where we come from, and I think that's really helpful. Like gives a different outlook of the world after it.
I like classics because like it's really different and you get to learn loads of different things, and you do really loads of fun things in class, like hoots, and you learn about the gods and the myths and the stories and like how the ancient Greeks and Romans lived.
I picked classics because I talked to a few people and they really enjoyed it. The topics we learn are really interesting. We learn about gods like Poseidon, Zeus, Aphrodite. We do lots of fun activities. We did a Greek feast, and
So like at the start I didn't choose classics, but if like from the start that I knew like what it was like, I probably would have chosen it. And because it's really fun and it's different and really interesting.
I chose classics because it sounded interesting and just looked cool and all the gods and
Hi everyone, my name is Evan Murphy and I'm this year's Art Kinera.
Hi everyone, my name is Leisha Murphy and I'm this year's last Art Kinera.
Classics covers a wide range of subjects such as English, history, art and geography.
There's a variety of topics, and if you don't like something, there's something for everybody. So if you don't like the Roman army, you can learn about Pompeii.
Classics can teach you about how our society and civilization developed when we look at the ancient Romans and the ancient Greeks and compare them to how they were then to how we are now.
The subject is really helpful for other subjects because you learn how to write essays, critically analyse, and exam techniques, which you'll also bring into college.
Classics is great fun, it's always really enjoyable, you can have good crack with the teachers, and you learn lots of cool stories and myths.
Speaking of the teachers, all of them have an absolute love for classics, and every one of them would be a fantastic teacher for you in first year. I've done classics since I was in first year, and it's always been like one of my favourite subjects because I sometimes can get bored by like different things being too specific, but it's such a broad subject, so there's always something interesting to learn.
Yeah, I've also been doing classics in first year and it's one of my favourite subjects as well. I'd agree with Alicia in that saying the variety is my favourite, but one of the other things that I just love about classics is, as I said earlier, how we see the development of society, and like we can look at the elements of how humans were thousands of years ago and see them now, and just the stories that were told then and how we can look at those stories and how we even have similar ones today.